Welcome back to Reddit from Reddit. Today we're taking a look at the AskReddit. What do you like most about yourself? My sense of humor and ability to make myself laugh, and nobody else. My sense of humor is based solely on making myself laugh. Occasionally I make other people laugh as well, but often it's just me laughing to myself in a dark room like a mental patient. My mom was an animal hoarder, mostly cats, and of course we'd have kittens every once in a while. My bedroom was always spotless, so any litter of kittens we had would stay in there with me. I took very good care of kittens and trained them very well. The kittens would run to me instead of their own mother. Anyone who had adopted my kittens said they were the best, most well-behaved cats they ever had. So I guess one thing I like about myself is how good I am with cats. I'd love to be a cat fosterer, but do not have the time or money. Hopefully, one day. The cats need you. The rescuers usually cover all costs for care, but yes, time is essential in being a foster. When a man loves a cat, I am his friend and comrade, without further introduction. Mark Twain. I am unbringdownable. Even at the very worst times, I never really feel unlucky. No matter how crappy things get, I deep down inside truly believe that this bad time is but an unpleasant blip in my beautiful life. I thank my mom for this resilience, and yes, I do know how very fortunate I am. Oh my, I needed to hear that. Unbringdownable. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and effects that result in the frightened condition, a resistance to psychic damage. Additionally, when you suffer psychic damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by an amount equal to 1d4 plus your proficiency bonus. I don't really like myself that much, but I have excellent calves, so I got that going for me. Stupid, sexy Flanders. Yeah, man, same here. I'm not a particularly beefy guy, but I do get a fair few comments on the definition of my calves. I fence. That's what does it for me. They look like sexy, furry, muscular chicken drumsticks when I tense them. I have super muscular calves also. It's partly genetic and partly leg day. Strangers will sometimes ask me what my calf routine is, and it makes me feel good. I won't raise my voice to talk over somebody. That is how I got over my stutter as a child, since my brothers would actively interrupt me. As an adult, I never talk over people, especially children. What a lovely thing to do. Kudos to you for being aware of this. I especially like this because I used to be super quiet and shy, so I've got a soft spot for anything that makes people feel more comfortable voicing their thoughts. I have a great butt. Interesting. I'm gonna need proof of that, Chief. I like that I'm generally a nice person. Low bar, I know, but way too many people are mean in the attempts of being a savage. I'd rather be someone who made you smile. Happy Cake Day. This is a pretty important one, though. There are so many fake people out there that genuine nice is becoming more and more rare. I've found people are nice because they want or need something. This made me smile, so you're doing your job right. I can get on with anyone. I'm a 31-year-old male who loves playing video games and watching sci-fi movies, yet some of my closest friends include a woman in her 50s who is really into fashion, a guy in his late 40s who is mad about sport, and a guy barely in his 20s who is really into cars. We share absolutely nothing in common, but it always gives us lots of different things to talk about. Thanks for the kind comments, folks. As a lot of people are asking how we met, I'll post a reply I wrote to someone else below. Woman in her 50s who is really into fashion. On the train from work. Her husband is medically retired, so they can't travel far and spend their free time going to the best restaurants. She always sends me pictures of all their meals and asks what I would have ordered from the menu. They are so passionate about food and give absolutely zero thought about something being unhealthy. Neither of them are big, so every few months we get together and go someplace nice and order food for 10 because they like to try as much as they can from the menu. Guy in his late 40s who is mad about sport. We were both waiting for our partner in the dressing room and he was getting mad about his fantasy football team with the live updates. I ended up following football after and joined his league and he taught me a lot about it and I ended up winning their 40-man league of veterans the following season. Guy barely into his 20s was really into cars. I sold him some video games and we got talking about his new car as I've never really cared for them and drive an old banger. He was showing me his huge electronic dashboard and when I was next looking for a car, he helped me out. You sound like a great person and someone I would gravitate toward. My indescribable sexiness. My envy is indescribable. I've always had a good attitude about learning new, difficult things. For as long as I've known, whenever I'm trying to learn or do something that seems impossible, I tell myself, somewhere in the world, someone dumber than you pulled this off. I very, very rarely tell myself that I can't figure something out because, oh, but I suck at XYZ. Everyone's bad at stuff before they get good. You are an inspiration. Well done. Ugh, I wish I could give my daughter this quality. She's 10. She's always giving up because she's not good at it, and I give her the same response. Nobody's good at it when they first start, but it doesn't convince her and she's always fatalistic. Any advice on how I might get her past that, or do you just feel like it's something you've always had? Reminds me of my favorite Adventure Time quote. Sucking at something is the first step to being sorta good at something. Jake the dog. I know I'm smart, and I'm smart enough to know that I'm also really, really dumb. Also my legs. I dislike pretty much everything about myself, except my speaking voice. I freaking love my speaking voice. Happy Cake Day, OP. You heard your voice on a recording and you liked it? That is indeed impressive. Gotta have something to be proud of. Thank you. My ability to get myself in situations I can't get out of. Sounds entertaining. My ability to focus on one. Hey, happy cake day, mate. The fact that I can cook, run fast from track, and speak Japanese and French. I mean, would you be afraid if someone with garlic bread was yelling in Japanese as they sprinted at you? I'd welcome the angry Japanese garlic bread. The fact that I'm still very much alive and in this world. That's great. Each day is a gift. I like my eyes, which are really blue, and eyebrows, which are quite thick, but I think they've got nice shape. To be fair, I thought I looked incredible last night when I was giving myself a prep talk in the mirror in the bathroom at a party. My eyebrows. I'm a guy and naturally have good-looking eyebrows. I've had people ask me if I get them done. Funny story, it was my first day in college and the psychology teacher asked everyone in my class to make a circle and say what they like about themselves most. When she got me avoiding her eyes, she chose me and asked me what I like most about myself. I was not ready to answer. It was an awkward 5 seconds of silence. So I said, can be any part of myself? And everybody started to laugh because obviously I made a sexual innuendo. But what I really wanted to say was that I really like my eyebrows. My strong character and communication skills. Sarcasm. My eyes and eyelashes. I can fit my hand in a Pringles can. If I set my sights on something, I do it. Once I have the motivation, no mountain's too high. The ability to compartmentalize. For example, at work I can shut off personal stuff most of the time and vice versa. It comes in handy in many areas of life. I might be ugly, but I have nice crooked pinkies. The discipline to keep working out. When I was a little younger, I went to the gym on and off, but I've managed to go for almost 24 months, and I can see a change in my body. And although being demotivated at times, I'm really close to getting to my goals of what I set. I'm just really proud of myself and glad I did it. My empathy. I understand you and share those feelings. My nose. A plastic surgeon I knew once asked me if he could put it in a book as a photo that a person could use to pick a new nose. I'm not sure if it was a real ask or not, if they even do those pictures, but I was honored. Tell them to pick their own damn nose. Gross. I'm so jealous. That I was able to make my own life choices and break free from my parents' grip on me. It took me a lot of courage and the help of my boyfriend, who I never thought would love me because I'm a crazy potato. From what I've learned on Reddit, there are men who will love coconuts and boxes. So, a potato is certainly not off limits. Whenever I feel lonely and think that I have no friends, I ask random girls out so they answer, I'm sorry, I only see you as a friend. Superior IQ. Outstanding move. Big brain. I see this as an absolute win. I have an elite sense of humor, even during dark times. That I didn't keep the cycle of abuse going. Therapy and good parents help with that. That's something that scared the crap out of me when my son was born. I was petrified I was going to continue the cycle of how my father was, his father to him, and so on. I literally was waiting for the day when I would pull my arm back to punch him and batter the crap out of him, and told myself I would have to try and restrain myself somehow. But that day never came. Thankfully, he was about 7 when I realized not once have I ever wanted to hit him, not even scream at him, even when I was being the most naughty he could be. It was the biggest relief in the world, and I couldn't even explain it to anybody. It's without a doubt my second most proudest accomplishment of my life, and I'm so happy he never had to go through what I did. But him, he's who I'm proudest of. He's 22 now with a fantastic job and beautiful girlfriend, and he's such an amazing boy. Love him more than anything in the world. And that's the end of this Ask Reddit. What do you like most about yourself? Let us know down in the comments. What do you like most about yourself? And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button, get subscribed to Reddit from Reddit, and share this video with your friends so you can all be positive about yourselves together. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.